Vanessa Selbst has racked up over $11.9 million in tournament winnings, more than any other woman in poker history. She's got 3 WSOP bracelets, an undeniably sharp mind, and a fearless style that's left countless opponents in the dust. But for all that success, she's also known for something else: punting hundreds of thousands of dollars with 5 high. These are not small mistakes. They are massive, unforgettable blow-ups. Trust us, you don't want to miss this. From leaderboard to the drawing board. We open with a brutal fall from grace. Vanessa Selbst looks down at pocket jacks, one of the most deceptively tricky hands in the game. She plays them with confident aggression, but her opponent isn't going anywhere, especially because of her medium to small bet sizing.
Very curious. Well, at least Torsen doesn't compound his error by calling again.
He was getting better than 3-1.
The flop is Queen, Deuce, Jack. Top pair for Chen, a set for Vanessa Selbst.
This could get very ugly for Andrew Chen. Looks like Vanessa's thinking of donking out here. Chen was the last aggressor.
She does donk. She bets 80,000.
This is probably going to look pretty funny to Andrew, but I'd say his chances of getting away here are about as good as Vanessa and I dating.
Counts out. 80,000 chips. He will make the call.
He makes the call, drawing nearly dead. Only 7% equity.
313,000 in the middle. 8 of diamonds on the turn. Chen does now have a flush draw.
Flush draw to go with his top pair. Now his chances of getting away are about as good as me and Liv dating. Great spot for Vanessa to keep firing.
She bets 150,000.
She's probably putting Andrew on his exact hand, though it may be more difficult to sense the fact that he's also got diamonds.
Andrew Chen, a very deliberate player. He elects to make the call, which means we will go to the river. The pot now 613,000. Vanessa with just over 300 behind. Chen gets there on the river.
No.
I'm all in.
I call.
Vanessa shoves. Chen insta-calls and shows her he's got the nuts.
And Vanessa Selbst is out of here.
That is incredible. A few hands ago, Vanessa Selbst was second in chips in the tournament. Now she's out. 48th place. She will be bitterly.
Vanessa never found the brake pedal, and the result is a complete unraveling. From sitting near the top of the leaderboard to walking away with nothing. This is the kind of bust-out that haunts players for years. No hand is safe when your timing is off. Bad judgment. In the next hand, Vanessa goes full throttle with one of her classic aggressive lines, pushing a middling hand like it's gold. But this time, she's staring down Dan Coleman, one of the most dangerous tournament players on earth, with over $28 million in career winnings, including a $15 million score at the 2014 Big One for one drop.
Actually, to leapfrog in a sense.
Well, I mean, I do have a chance. If Jungle Man goes out one of the first 2 spots in the next heat, and I post a good score, but as of right now, he has 17 points and I have 6, so.
Oh, wow. And Coleman, who's shown that he's not scared to shove
the button.
Yeah, he's on the button with aces. What a good spot.
Wow. Let's see if any of the blinds have anything.
So he opens up to, what is that, 24?
So this is pretty much the end of Vanessa's Premier League.
Oh my God, how many blinds does she have? This might just be unavoidable.
400.
She still has.
You know what?
She has like 35 blinds.
She could decide just to call here, and I actually wouldn't hate it.
Oh, oops.
Oh, did she go all in?
Oh man. Oh, she's gonna feel so sick.
Wow.
And it's interesting, Brian. I mean, you said that was that hand bait.
Look at Coleman. He can't
well, strategically, because the thing is that like this is kind of one of the people that can bust her, and I don't know. I mean, Mizzy's about to go out, and Locke and Duham will have half as many chips as her.
I mean, arguably, I guess I could flat, but
nah, it's just super bad luck.
Really hard. I'm so tilted right now. biggest joke of the day.
This is an amazing result.
Best result for you, worst for me.
I mean, Selbst was like on pace for a great showing, and she's about to get only 3 points.
This is incredible.
Yep,
and obviously not just you. Phil Locke has had the most incredible forehands of his poker career. And Vanessa, has she got 9 now in the clubhouse?
The dreaded walk of shame. Vanessa senses the doom before it even arrives. She makes her exit so fast, she's practically gone before the dealer flips the river. It's a sobering reminder. Against players like Coleman, empty aggression just doesn't cut it. The Kasuf effect. Our next clip features a different kind of pain, emotional damage. William Kasuf, known for his relentless table talk and psychological antics, goes head-to-head with Vanessa. He may only have around $1.3 million in live tournament earnings, but Kasuf's real power is his ability to get under your skin.
Wow, you're good. You're good. I thought I looked at one. Let me hang on. If I made a mistake, can I take it back, dealer? I thought I looked at one. Now I've looked at both. Now I've looked at both.
Jason Tompkins has called the 1250. Action now on Vanessa in the big blind. Dario Manieri's just arrived at the table, has no idea what he's walked into.
Vanessa is not impressive.
Neil, when are you going to get me on TV, mate? You keep promising. All these empty promises. I'll get you when there's a slot and the rest of it.
You're on TV.
Still silence. There's still silence. Not even one word out of you.
Maybe you should be doing what Neil's doing then.
Were you three-way? Oh, we can't do speech play yet. Okay.
All this talking doesn't fly in a multi-way pot.
Action check to Tompkins. He bets 1900. Vanessa's out.
Here we go.
19. Your age. Can't gamble in the States, but you can gamble here, can't you? That's lucky. 19.
Vanessa makes the fold, but it's Kasuf's constant chatter and smug demeanor that steal the show. She's visibly irritated, and it's the kind of tilt that slowly grinds you down. Sometimes it's the little needles that leave the biggest sting. We searched far and wide to bring you the worst Vanessa Selbst meltdowns. Now it's your turn to help out. Like and subscribe to help us keep the cards and the content coming. Losing half your stack. At the EPT Barcelona main event, Vanessa Selbst finds herself in a hand that should have been an easy fold. Instead, she digs in. The cards are mediocre, the board's dangerous, and yet she keeps firing. Her opponent isn't some household name, but he doesn't need to be. He just has to let Vanessa self-destruct.
Javier Contreras is King 10 suited.
Boy, even though it's a scary proposition to let the action get back around to her, and we know he's dominated, I kind of feel like you have to 3-bet a button raise from Vanessa.
He does. 32,000 he makes it.
Especially with suited Broadway cards, you just gotta.
The big blind folds. And Vanessa will eye his stack.
Oh god, she wants to know how much I have. Gulp. Please don't 4-bet, please don't 4-bet.
She's going to make the call and play the flop in position.
Vanessa's got position, and she's got him dominated, though he does have the betting lead for now.
The flop is ace, jack, 7.
Vanessa flops second pair of the jack again. Contreras only with a king high and a gut shot.
He will continue for 42,000.
He's pretty much forced to continue against Vanessa's range. Vanessa did not back down in a similar spot before.
Considering her options. And she elects to call.
Probably not what he wanted to see with king high.
3 of hearts on the turn. Contreras picks up a flush draw.
Still got that gut shot draw as well.
Now this time he's checked.
So he's given up the betting lead.
Vanessa checks behind.
All right, well, he's going to get a free card.
It's a heart.
Ding.
Contreras with the nut flush. Don't think he'll be too worried about that paired board.
Interesting game they just played there. Contreras immediately reached for chips, and Vanessa did the same.
He bets 83,000.
I will admit the Contreras has taken a pretty interesting line, but I don't really see him ever bluffing in this spot.
Does Vanessa make the call?
I'm all in.
She shoves instead. And Contreras calls.
Nice call. You got it. A jack. Oh, no. Go flush?
Yeah.
I don't think Vanessa thought Contreras was bluffing, but she just didn't think he was as strong as he was.
She's just lost more than half her stack.
Half her stack is gone. Not to a cooler, not to a sick bluff. Just stubborn miscalculation. And what's worse, the damage isn't just on the felt. You can see it in her body language. She's rattled, frustrated, tilted. Still not convinced? Just wait. Less than an hour later, at the very same table, she punts off the rest in spectacular fashion. All in, ace high. Still smoldering from the blow-up just minutes earlier, Vanessa doesn't hit the brakes. Instead, she slams the gas pedal straight into a wall. But this table isn't filled with amateurs. It's packed with sharks who can smell blood in the water.
Aggressive Vanessa again has a legit hand, but the table perception may be that she's steaming. She could possibly use this to her advantage.
Looks like she's counting out chips for a re-raise. It is a 3-bet to 44,000.
My guess is she probably wouldn't mind a 4-bet get it in here with Azan.
He has position on Vanessa, and he will make the call and see a flop.
Vanessa does have him dominated.
There's
Ooh.
a jack on the flop, and Azan takes the lead.
Not good for Vanessa.
Will she continue? No, she checks. 94,500 in the middle.
It's a fairly wet board. Azan would do well to bet here.
He does, makes it 50,000.
Vanessa's eyeballing Azan's stack. If she decides to play back, I don't think it'll end well, because I don't know if anyone should ever get away from ace-jack in this spot against her.
I'm all in.
She shoved.
Probably better than just calling, but I fear she's going to be looked up.
Azan makes the call, and she knows she's beat. And she only has 2 outs.
Jacks. I don't have anything.
Vanessa punts her stack, and now she's kicking herself.
At one point, she was running all over this table. Where did it all go wrong?
Vanessa mentioned how she rarely min cashes. This is one step above that, but still, she'd be very disappointed to go out here.
Well, she's picked up additional outs on the turn. Vanessa now with a flush draw. Any king, any spade would save her tournament life. Here comes the river card. It's the 7 of clubs. So Vanessa Selbst finishes in 84th place here at EPT Barcelona.
Much like Nick Cage's acting, Vanessa's performance seems forced and uninspired. In 2 quick hands, Vanessa's gone in 60 seconds. She is probably dying for her next chance at a poker face-off. Like straight out of Con Air, it had turbulence, chaos, and a crash landing. A cold-hearted cooler. This next clip isn't about tilt, misreads, or wild bluffs. It's pure bone-chilling poker cooler. Vanessa Selbst squares off against hedge fund manager and high-stakes regular Dan Shack, a player with over $11 million in live earnings and a reputation for fearlessly mixing it up. These two have clashed before, and it's never boring.
And there's a clash between everyone's favorite super high roller rivals, Dan Shack and Vanessa Selbst.
All right, everybody, shut up for a second. Shut up. It's Vanessa Selbst and Dan Shack. I want popcorn. Where's my popcorn?
And look at that flop. 2 pair for Selbst, a set for Shack.
Boom, shakalaka.
What is it with these two?
This hand is the worst thing to happen to a Vanessa since the last time Dan Shack did this to Vanessa.
Well, Selbst was the pre-flop aggressor. She continues the flop for 45,000.
And the sick part, she is champing at the bit to get another raise in here.
Well, Shack has made it 125,000. Vanessa can now 3-bet. She makes it 210,000.
You guys are going to want to see this.
I'm all in.
A shove and a call.
Hold on to your potatoes.
Is that real?
Yes, it's very real.
She's got 4 outs.
Vanessa needs a king or a jack. And she needs to hit on the river. She's out.
Can you do?
Never, ever, ever play against Dan Shack.
Okay.
I seriously can't even believe that just happened again. Vanessa's going to need to start labeling what she puts in the fridge because Dan Shack keeps eating her lunch.
This hand's not about skill, it's about fate. Vanessa plays it right, Shaq plays it right, and the deck, ruthless. The brutal blow comes not from a bad decision, but from a brutal flop that leaves no room to escape. Momentary redemption. Let's cleanse the palate for a second. Not every Vanessa hand ends in disaster. Sometimes her relentless aggression does exactly what it's supposed to, break her opponent's brains.
It is Trey, King, Trey, Beasley with 2 pair now, 8s and Treys, Selbst with a flush draw. Woods is, no, Doyle Brunson. Woods checks. Vanessa Selbst checks as well.
The door is open for Beasley to bet with the best hand.
And he is stacking some chips. 205,000.
Woods is whistling. You know, he's whistled every time he's played 10 deuce in this tournament.
You know you're whistling again, right?
He lays it down. Back to Vanessa now.
And now the door is open for Vanessa to put her treacherous legal mind to work. Yale law. I could have gone there.
Except they didn't accept you. Vanessa with a check raise to 580,000. Take that, Beasley.
Well, remember, we saw Vanessa check raise Alistair Melville in a similar scenario. He bet a pocket pair, and she came over the top with a flush draw.
1.1.
And Beasley comes over the top for 1.1 million more.
But this time, Vanessa's prey pushes back.
We've not seen anybody play back at Vanessa like this. Mike's wife looking very nervous, as is Vanessa's entire cheering section.
That's a stupid-looking group of people.
They're Yale people. They're not stupid.
I'm all in.
Vanessa back over the top, all in. Everyone in the room just felt the tension rise. This would be for all of Beasley's chips.
Deja vu on the flop. As she did with Melville, she's asking Beasley, do you want to play for your tournament life right now?
I know, I look perplexed right now, right? I am. Show me a bluff in this.
Beasley lays it down to Vanessa Selbst.
If she ends up being a litigator, I don't want to ever see her in court.
So Norman, what started as a limped pot, indeed turned out to be an exhibition of power poker at the highest level. And once again, the chips fall to the leader.
In this hand, she applies pressure with that signature intensity. Her opponent suspects she might be bluffing because, let's face it, she often is. But here's the problem. Even if she is, your hand still sucks. Okay, that's enough inspiration. Time to get back to Vanessa punting off chips like she's auditioning to be the next Pat McAfee. Timing is everything. Vanessa Selbst steps into the arena against David Doc Sands in a high-stakes super high roller event, an elite battleground where every move is magnified. Vanessa is no stranger to pressure, and across the table, Doc Sands, a surgical poker mind with over $8 million in live earnings and a calm, calculating demeanor.
In this hand, she's 3-betting it.
No, she's calling.
String calling.
Seaver folds the button. Gruesome in the small blind will also pass. Antonio gives up the big blind. We're off to the flop. And it's Jack 4 deuce with 2 clubs.
Pretty good flop for Doc. Pairs his kicker, has the backdoor flush draw, got the wheel draw.
He continues for 84,000.
Now Vanessa's gonna go for the raise when she's missed completely.
Interesting. 233,000 total.
Presumably because she just called last time before the flop with a huge hand. Hey Miranda, this is what it looks like when your fiance punts. Doc is going nowhere.
He calls the raise. And with 659,000 in the middle, we're off to the turn, which is the queen of clubs. Sands now with the nut flush draw to go with his pair, albeit bottom pair.
Such a good card for Doc, and subsequently a terrible one for Vanessa to continue her bluff.
Sands has checked to her.
No boy, it's 4th and 25, and Vanessa is bringing in the kicker.
She bets 347,000 with absolutely nothing.
Now don't get me wrong, this is a heck of a stone bluff. Unfortunately, Doc's got a hand that just always has massive equity against Vanessa's range. A lot of the time she's gonna be monkeying around, and worst case scenario, he's never drawing dead.
He calls the bet. The pot is now over 1.35 million. Vanessa is the effective stack. She has 1.1 million behind.
And she is gonna have to empty the clip on the river, and even that might not work. Did I say might not work? I meant definitely won't work.
Yes, she's paired her 5, but it's the 5 of clubs. The stone cold nuts for Doc Sands, and he checks it!
She can empty the clip all she wants. She is firing blanks. Better just throw down your guns and come out with your hands up.
I'm all in.
Call.
She bluff shoves the river!
You're good.
Snap! The nuts are good.
Just nothing. Nice hand. Yeah, the ace jack with ace clubs.
Vanessa Selbst is out.
Again.
Wicked good check by Sands on the end.
And Vanessa misses the money by just 2 spots.
What is she doing? He checked and she just shifted.
That's gonna look worse on TV than it actually was.
Doc picks off the bluff instantly. No sweat, no delay. Just a cold, clinical call that ends Vanessa's tournament on the spot. As she walks off, the jokes fly, and suddenly Vanessa, usually feared and revered, becomes the punchline. It's a brutal example of what happens when world-class players clash. The triple train wreck. Last up, we watch Vanessa take on fellow pro Prolad Friedman in what starts as a competitive cash game, but quickly devolves into something closer to poker tragedy. This isn't just a misstep, it's a full-scale collapse unfolding in real time.
Getting right back on the horse.
Raises to 1,300 as Fondiari quickly out. Spirit rockets for Prolad Friedman.
Vanessa knows her own reputation, so she knows Prolad could be 3-betting her light, thinking she's raising light, which she is. And if that's the case, she could get into some real trouble here.
4-bet to 13,200 with the jack high.
So typically a Vanessa Selbst 4-bet is going to start to get some credibility, which means if Prolad thinks she's got some kind of hand, he'll easily put in a 5th bet.
It is 5 bets to 35,000.
It's 30? 35.
All right, well, this looks like a pretty easy fold for Vanessa.
But she hasn't dumped her cards yet. Joe, what in the world could she be thinking about here?
Well, she might be a little steamy from that last hand still, and is probably leveling herself with thoughts that Prolad is just messing with her. If she levels herself into thinking Prolad is messing with her, this is going to be a disaster.
She puts in 6 bets with jack high.
Oh boy.
106.2.
$106,200 is now the bet.
This is an absolute punt. Let's count the hang time.
All right, I'm all in.
Prolad is all in.
It is a mistake. I call.
Vanessa calls.
I can't.
Aces for Prolad.
No.
He's got aces.
Yeah, I know.
I'll bet you
How
he's got
many do you want to
aces.
run it?
He has aces.
It's like 100%.
Of course. She has ace, king, or kings.
Nope, I have nothing.
He's got you covered, I think.
170.
So they're going to run it 3 times.
Even worse, some of Vanessa's outs have been folded, so she's a bigger dog than she thinks.
First of 3 runs coming up. Winner will get a third of the pot. King 4-5.
That's not good.
She'll need runner.
6 of diamonds. 6 of diamonds.
Don't waste it.
6 of diamonds would that be the best card?
6 of diamonds would give her straight and flush draws.
God.
To the turn. 9 of hearts.
All right. Put a...
I think Prolad knows the time for speeches is over.
River 10 of hearts, and Prolad has locked up a third of the pot worth over 113K.
I'm such a...
Here comes the second of 3 runs. 8 king 5 2 diamonds flush draw for Vanessa.
It's already a diamond over there.
There it is. That's the spirit. Show the other diamonds.
Yeah, 6 of diamonds would definitely be more useful here than it was in the last one.
Vanessa only needs 1 more diamond.
Turn 5 of hearts.
Wow, Prolad is strong. How did he dodge it there?
Missing the flush draw would be devastating. She's not likely to flop this good again.
No diamond, 3 of clubs.
What a brick.
Brick ball.
Super brick.
Bricktastic.
So Prolad is 2/3 of the way to scooping the biggest pot ever won on the big game.
What an absolute gift from Vanessa.
No jacks and sevens.
Run number 3. 4, 6, king, 3 more bricks. This is getting hard to watch.
Not even a sweat.
Vanessa's dead to 2 pair trips or a straight. All of them runner, or else Prolad's gonna need a wheelbarrow to bring all his money home.
To the turn. Deuce of spades.
Nice hand.
And Prolad's gonna win a pot worth over $340,000.
Wow, Prolad did it. That's sick.
All right, I'm out of here.
Nice playing with you, Vanessa.
Nice playing with you.
3 runouts, 3 vicious losses, and a punt for the ages. At this point, even the dealer looked like they wanted to call a timeout. If you want to keep up with the wildest suckouts, brutal coolers, and jaw-dropping poker hands, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.